Hi, my name is Martin Orlando. Welcome to my hobby YouTube channel. Today I have part 5 of the 45 RPM picture sleeves. Our first one today is Billy Ocean, Lover Boy. This was from the album Suddenly. And we had, this is from Jive Records. And then the Lover Boy dub mix was on the back side. A dub mix is like an instrumental with the chorus, and it backs up the original. And that's Lover Boy, Billy Ocean. Up next, Steve Perry and Oh Sherry. This was from his album Street Talk. Oh Sherry. This was on Columbia. And Don't Tell Me Why You're Leaving. Steve Perry was the lead singer of Journey. Went solo in 1983, 84. Up next, The Pretenders, Don't Get Me Wrong. (1986), Sire Records, and Dance was on the backside. Lead singer Chrissie Hynde wrote that one. I got two from Prince and the Revolution. I Would Die For You. This was from the movie When Doves Cry. Purple Rain. Another Lonely Christmas on the backside. I Would Die For You. And Another Lonely Christmas. That movie was in 1984. And then here's the lead single, Purple Rain. This was on color vinyl. The backside had a song called God. Purple Rain. I got two from David Lee Roth. Here's California Girls. From Warner Brothers Records, California Girls. That was written by Brian Wilson. And the remix version on the back. It was a cover of a Beach Boys song, California Girls. And another cover, this was Just a Gigolo, I Ain't Got Nobody medley. It's from the same album. Irving Caesar Leonelli Casucci wrote that song, Just a Gigolo. And then I Ain't Got Nobody, the other part of the medley, Spencer Williams and Roger Graham. Combination song. Yeah, from the album Crazy from the Heat. And the medley remixed version on the back. Up next, the group Reflex and the Politics of Dancing. Found this at Rockaway Records back in '92. But this was from '87 or '88. Capitol Records. '83. Reflex. Flex It. And Reflex, The Politics of Dancing. From their forthcoming album, The Politics of Dancing. This is their only hit song on my chart. I thought it was a little later than that, but it was '83. Lionel Richie and Stuck on You. The lyrics on the back side from his album Can't Slow Down. Motown Records, Stuck on You. And Round and Round. Both written by Lionel Richie. And next we have Kenny Rogers with Nicky Ryder. This is The Pride is Back. Done for 4th of July. Also a truck commercial. Backside had the song Didn't We? The Pride is Back. And Didn't We? RCA Records. This part, I have to probably clean that a little bit better, but it is very filthy right there. Up next, the Rolling Stones and Harlem Shuffle. There's the tongue right there. Original Rolling Stones. Had It With You is the back side. This one, the label printed and went over the part there, but it still plays. It's just right at the edge. It came out of the factory that way. That's Harlem Shuffle on that one. And see, it chopped off some of that too. Tongue is still on there. And then this side is correct. Had It With You. 1986, the Rolling Stones. From the LP Dirty Work. And this is from the movie An American Tale. Somewhere Out There. Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram. The movie An American Tale. Steven Spielberg. Cartoon. Linda Ronstadt and James Ingram. Somewhere Out There. MCA Records, and this was the instrumental version on the back. And we got Rick Springfield and Love Somebody. Backside, Great Love, Lost Art of Conversation. Wow. This was from the album Hard to Hold. Got this at Duckwall Alco in Colorado. Love Somebody, Rick Springfield, RCA Records. And The Great Lost Art of Conversation. Okay, next we got Sade and Smooth Operator. You say her name with that like an H is here. Sade and hyphenated E. This was from her album Diamond Life, Backside Spirit, from Portrait Records. Smooth Operator, 1985, and Spirit. Up next, we got Sheila E. Love Bazaar. Prince wrote this song, arranged with Sheila E. Prince. She's the drummer of his band, The Revolution. A Love Bazaar. And the backside's part 2. This was from Paisley Park Records, Warner Brothers division, Prince's record label. Next we have Alive and Kickin', Simply Minds. And Up on the Catwalk. A&M Records, Alive and Kickin', 1985. And Up on the Catwalk was a live version of their song previous. Glasgow, Scotland. That's where this group's from. Simply Minds. Simple Minds. Alive and Kickin'. Up next, we got 2 from Rod Stewart. Love Touch. This was from the movie Legal Eagles. Love Touch from Legal Eagles. Warner Brothers. And Heart Is on the Line. This was from his album Camouflage. That's Rod Stewart. And here's another one of his albums. 45's. Infatuation. Computer designed. Go further back and you can see it's Rod Stewart's eye. And She Won't Dance With Me. This was from the album Camouflage too. And She Won't Dance With Me. This was from his album Foolish Behavior. Usually the backside is from an older album. This was 1980 and 1984 on Infatuation. Stacy Q and Don't Make a Fool of Yourself. Got this at Sam Goody, if you recognize the label there. And Fly By Night was the backside. This was from her album called Hard Machine. 1988. That was kind of like the last year I purchased 45 singles. Stacy Q and Don't Make a Fool of Yourself. She had another song in 1986 called Two of Hearts. That one I have on tape cassette. Fly By Night on the back. Don't Make a Fool of Yourself on the front side. Atlantic Records. And Supertramp, one of my favorite bands of all time. It's Raining Again. And Famous Last Words on the backside. Nope. Bonnie on the backside. This is from the album Famous Last Words. It's Raining Again. Supertramp. Vocals by Roger Hodgson. And Bonnie. Vocals by Rick Davies on this one. 1982. from the album Famous Last Words. A&M Records. Okay, and we got a couple from Bruce Springsteen. My Hometown. This was a collectible demonstration, not for sale. This was a DJ's record. The lyrics on the back. Yeah, white label promo. My Hometown. Got this at Rockaway Records. Both versions the same. One's stereo. Oh, they're both stereo. In case you worn out the first side, the back side can be played. This one I purchased at Sam Goody. And this was I'm on Fire by Bruce Springsteen. Lyrics on the back of both songs. Johnny Bye Bye is on the back. 1985. I'm on Fire, Columbia Records. And Johnny Bye Bye. The last two on this set, Tears for Fears and Shout. The backside, The Big Chair. And that was the name of the album, I believe. Shout. From Songs from The Big Chair was the name of the album. Mercury Records. Division of Virgin Music. And then The Big Chair on the back. And then this one I found at Rockaway Records. This old version of Head Over Heels, Tears for Fears. You see it's very worn. And Went in Love with a Blind Man. Let's see if this is a white label promo or not. Let's see. Nope, it's the original. Head Over Heels remix. It was a remix version. And it's also from that same album, The Big Chair. Songs from The Big Chair. And then Went in Love with a Blind Man. Alright, I thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.